So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 23 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Completes downfield to Felton. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Benson on 1st and 10. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers have an early opportunity. That's the interception on the game's first series.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18! Trap 50, trap 50! Ready?
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 6 Cowboy 80. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ready?
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Come on, come on.
James will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It is caught at the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals will reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. And off from the pistol, it's James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action, it's Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the 49ers the first. There's a give inside to James. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Watson working in the pistol. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He makes the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Panthers 60. Panthers 6. Viking 18.
Throwing again. Here's Watson. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers break the tie here in the first. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate, from John Mackey to Tony.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard run.
Yeah. Really with I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try it right with Benson. And that's a good run, giving the gain of about 7 on the cutback towards the middle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
you know, we're in our defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
The 50-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Red 80. Red 80.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 6 yards.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Getting ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. And they've left their offense out there. They're going for this on 4th down. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, set. Set.
1st and 10. Darnold. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Bernard O'Green with that tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Benson now from the gun. Down to the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Fires right away, but incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. It's 2nd and goal.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Go, set. Reset.
Oh, the quick pass outline. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Working from the gun, Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now run, James. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Watson. Passes the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. Oh, look at this. He gets it back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
You know, everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Watson to the air. To his back it goes, Jordan James. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running with James. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go.
A run now with James. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ryan. Hiking. 18.
Here's Watson. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2.
Pass for 60. Pass for 60. Cougar 19. Go.
Has it at the 2. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fit it. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you soul can still soul down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Throwing on first, here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw. Here's Darnold. That's caught for the 1st. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. And again, it's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. As this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Come on, come on. Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
On the jump.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
19 Lions. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
First down throw, Watson. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 41.
Watson to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Cade York now on for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. We've got a screen to the running back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Luke Martin making that play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Carry here for James. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Watson, quick pass wide. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Watson. Forced out to his right. And he can escape no longer. They roll him over and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. He's got it downfield. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation will create the big play down the field.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
19 targets, go!
Working from the gun, Watson. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Right up the gut. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set up, Cougar 19. 60 by 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the backup. First throw. Has it downfield, working the left. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, Watson. Headed out right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd down, Watson throwing again. He's got it inside the 25. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Back to the air. Watson. Throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Sticking to the air with Watson. Doing play here for James. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Again, Watson to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw again on second down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Go.
It's Benson on the give. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check back. Hawk 70. Fresno. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Get up.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he's down Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A lot of times when you'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
First and 10 now from the 46. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film or watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They run. It's James. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Crack all 80. Ready.
This is James. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. So first down from the 41.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Running this with James. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2.
Here we go, start. Liking it, cut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of a yard.
Ready.
Brings up third and 1.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Let's go. Ready.
Sending him on the dive. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, he picks up 9 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They're going to pass it here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready? Hawks, go!
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot! Let go!
A run with Gray. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here we go, here we go!
This is Gray. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck in the run. You chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Play action now. Here's Watson. Going all the way to the end zone here. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Down. At the 60. At the 60. Hey,
One final shot here. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this isn't just anyone in their start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Glendale.